Hello everyone, my name is Sniping is Fun, and I welcome you to a quick little Smash Brothers video. You know, I haven't done one of these in a long time, and it's not exactly probably the content Smash Brothers wise you really want to see from me, and that kind of content probably won't be happening for a while, but I did promise this. And it's going to be a quick video. It's not going to be two separate videos because neither were fully in detail and neither were fully thought out, like songs or anything. But I did say months ago I was going to do any of those, when I was doing those Smash stage idea predictions, like speculation, like ideas for DLC characters in Smash Brothers, for stages. And I did that for a while. It never reached the same lengths as the character list because for the newcomer characters for Smash Ultimate, I did about 200 characters in a span of 2 years or a year and a half, something like that. But stage-wise, I only made it to 12 to 15 stages, and I didn't go back and do anything else after I talked about those. But I did say I was going to look into my old notebooks that I was writing all these ideas out on, and I was going to do whatever stage ideas I had left. I was just going to give you my quick thoughts on them. And I found out I had 2 left. Neither were fully detailed. Neither were fully thought out. I didn't come up with music for anything on either of them. But I'm going to give it to you right now. A quick video just showing you and telling you what 2 stages I came up with that were never talked about in my Smash Brothers Ultimate Stage Idea series. One was a Nintendo one was a third-party one. One was a stage that essentially would have been kind of a clone of a stage already in Smash Bros. Already, but it would have been a cool concept if they could change it up a little bit. And the other one is a stage for a character we did end up getting as DLC in Smash Brothers, but the stage is nowhere near the one we got, let alone where I think they would have picked the stage from. So let's get started and tell you the 2 stages I had left. One, I was going to do the wrestling ring from Pro Wrestling. Pro Wrestling on the NES, Starman, Fighter Hayabusa. I always talked about them being playable characters in Smash Brothers. I was going to think about doing a Smash Brothers stage for those. What I remember writing down and talking about for that stage, I didn't get to any music, but the music probably would have been remixed versions of all the pro wrestling themes anyways, and you could throw a few more retro songs in there, and it probably would have maybe been a cheap way to get a few more punch-out songs in there as well too, or fighting game-esque themes from other Nintendo franchises. But it probably would have been songs from pro wrestling, like the 8-bit versions, and then probably remixes of them, because they probably would have been Fighter, if that stage was in there, if it was part of a character being included as DLC or something, it would have been like Starman or Fighter Hayabusa. The stage would have probably been a lot like the boxing ring from Little Mac, probably bouncing off the ropes and stuff like that, but it probably would have had more of a wrestling feel, because obviously that's a boxing ring. It's a little bit more wide. You can go on the giant, light on top of the stage. You can send people flying off to the sides like any Smash Bros. Stage, and you can have little entrance ramps and stuff like that. For a wrestling thing, you'd have a little ramp. It probably would be more like a classic wrestling ring instead of a big old stage like the boxing one is. But like an old school 80s wrestling ring without a big Titantron intro area, but little ramps off to the side. I think Saturday Night Slime Masters, that kind of a stage would probably been what it would essentially look like. And it'd be 3 ropes instead of 4, because wrestling rings have 3. And you probably would have had some sort of I think I wrote down essentially that it probably would have had some interference type stuff, because the big thing in professional wrestling is wrestlers coming out and interfering and attacking people. So you probably would have referenced the pro wrestling characters coming out and being the stage hazards, or some sort of weapons, like the crowd throwing in weapons at you or something. Maybe it could be tied. It could be tied into I never thought about this idea when I wrote it out, but if the match is going boring, the fans will start booing and throwing stuff at you, or they can start cheering and get the crowd. It can be more energetic than maybe a normal Smash Bros. Stage, because the wrestling crowd is like a big sports crowd. So you could probably have something more aligned to the taunts, where "Let's go," Roy's our boy. But it's more maybe energetic. Maybe they can have it so that these things are a lot louder on a wrestling stage like this. But that's all I really came up with that stage. It had essentially been a semi-clone of the boxing stage, the boxing arena stage, but with more wrestling-esque, references in it, like the wrestlers interfering and the crowd throwing stuff at you. That's pretty much all I thought of it. It's a very basic stage, but I didn't fully think it out. That's like the little bit of information I wrote on it. I never got super full detail to do a full video on it, obviously. And I never picked out music, but that's essentially what the stage idea would have been, and the music would have been. And the other stage would have been a stage for Sora. Of course, Sora was the last character we got as DLC in Smash Bros. Ultimate. And the stage was essentially Hollow Bastion meets the freaking dearly beloved, the dream, where you start at the first Kingdom Hearts at, in that shadow world, type stuff. I didn't actually expect that would be like the stage they'd pick. I thought it was going to be probably one of the more original worlds, even though Hollow Bastion is technically an original world. It turned in from Radiant Garden. And, it is an original Kingdom Hearts world, but my pick was going to be Twilight Town, because technically that's the stage, like, everybody assumed if Sora ever made it in the Smash Bros., they'd pick Twilight Town. And it was kind of like a battle on top of the rooftops with, like, the bell area and, like, the train coming by and, stuff like that. Like, the sun setting kind of thing, probably being, like, a transitional stage from night to day and morning sun area. And falling off the rooftops would be falling off the stage, or flying into the sky would be an elimination. Essentially what I think they did in Super Smash Flash 2, I believe. So people drew up concepts that essentially were very drawn out ideas, essentially of that. That's what I thought they were going to go for, something like that. But they referenced Kingdom Hearts 1 more than anything, so that never became the case. The music probably would have been mostly Kingdom Hearts 2 music thrown in Kingdom Hearts 1, and 3 music, probably a few of the side games, like Dream Drop Distance and Birth by Sleep. And that would have been the stage hazards. Probably the train could hit you and falling off the stage, and maybe it could be a transitional stage where you're moving across the rooftops too. I never really fully thought about that, but that came to my mind right now. And yeah, that's it. Those were the only 2 stages. I literally looked through my notebook and noticed all the stages I did over a year ago, like the Hell stage from Fire Emblem Heroes, so whatever the place is called, from the phone game in season 3, I think it was, Hell. Her demonic world, whole Doom area, and every other stage I talked about, Ashante stage, and multiple other stages for multiple other characters. And I looked through it, I'm like, do I have any stages? And those are the only 2 I noticed. I never really went back, because I got so busy with work, I got so busy with other stuff outside of YouTube, and when it came to YouTube, I kind of got busy with a few other little things that my Smash content, I'm sorry to say for all of you out there that really loved watching my Smash content and really loved watching my Smash videos the last X amount of years, Smash Ultimate and back in during the speculation days of Smash Bros. 4 too. Sorry, I haven't really done a whole lot of Smash content recently, but yeah, the game, we're kind of done with Smash Ultimate, and I'm sorry I got so busy with it, and I was watching for the DLC, waiting for them to announce it. It's all done now, and by the time I was finishing that series off, after doing 200 characters, I was starting to get a little tired and wanted to get some rest from doing Smash-related videos. I did the stage ones. I intended definitely to do more videos on that, but I never really got around to it. I'm sorry for that. But I am going to end the video there. I hope you guys like that. Put in the comments what you guys think about that, like the pro wrestling stage from Pro Wrestling on NES, and if Twilight Town for Sora. Just imagine that could potentially be if Sora comes back for a future Kingdom Hearts, maybe they will reference other Kingdom Hearts games than just the original, and maybe Twilight Town could potentially happen. What do you think about those quickly thought out ideas, quickly thought out music, even though they're not fully finalized or anything like I did with my previous videos? And put in the comments what you guys think, and name some other stage ideas you'd like to see in Smash Bros. One day. So put it down there. We can discuss it. My name is Larry Sloan. Peace. Please subscribe if you want to. Have a lovely day. And stay tuned right after this video, because I have one more Smash related content thing I want to talk about, but I really want to separate the 2 ideas. So see you in just a little bit. Bye.